Hello Pisces, welcome back to Tic Tac Tarot. I'm Milo and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you guys. So, Happy New Year. When you get this video, it will premiere on January 1st, so Happy New Year 2024, here we come. This and going forward, for January, I'm going to give you guys an animal kin oracle. So this is going to be a spirit animal that's got some advice for you for the whole year. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite for your tarot, and I'm going to use the Mini Wild Unknown for your clarifier. Keep in mind, I'm filming this during a Mercury retrograde, so everything's going to be a little bit weird, but I promise you I will get the message out to you as clear as I possibly can. Let's keep in mind that this may or may not resonate with all of you. This is a general message, so please only take what resonates to your situation and not anybody else's. And leave what is not for somebody else. And as always, this is a gender not specific reading. If I say he or she, I'm referring to a character on the cards, not you or your person specifically. Let's jump into it before I fumble some more words. Alright, Pisces. Now I'm wondering if I said Pisces at the beginning of this video. This is for Pisces. It'll say Pisces. I promise you it's for Pisces. I'm just going to say Pisces one more time because it, you know, my mom was a Pisces. She's one of my spirit guides. Cycles at the bottom. Oh, and if I look up here instead of down there, I'm sorry. My phone's on the charger, so you know that was quick. Love is in the air. Joy. The Hummingbird, number 46, could be significant to you. So your message for 2024 is the smallest things in life offer the biggest spectrum of light. Which is funny that I would say my mom was a Pisces, because one of her favorite expressions was "don't sweat the small stuff." And I think that's your focus for this year is not to stress too much about the little things, the little upsets, because the good will always outweigh the bad. Things will always get better. Just keep going. Ooh, I saw the 8 of Wands down there. Something coming in fast for you. Let's find out. It's an interesting card to be on your pre-shuffle here. I think there may be some troubles in the home front. Long-term, the Hierophant is long-term commitment, or it could be troubles in spirituality. You're having a hard time with your beliefs. Or with your commitment. Let's find out. Yeah, you feel like you may not have invested rightly so in the right way, is what I'm hearing. You're feeling kind of like, is this all there is to it? Your perspective is changing here. Let me get the rest of your spread out before I put my foot in my mouth here. Pisces for 2024. Wow. Interesting. Wow. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9 major arcana. Big things happening for you this year. They're not all good though. I don't want you to worry. Don't sweat the small stuff on this one. Otherwise you will be stuck in this energy here. And the Magician poking its head out underneath that. So we manifest our reality. So keep that in mind. Top row, 7 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Judgment card. Your spirituality is being tested. I think you suffered a loss. Possibly a partner, possibly a parent. And it's making you question your spirituality. But you have Archangel Michael in 2 cards looking over you here. Or at least that's who I see. That's the message I'm getting here. You are protected. I'm going to jump back into that top row because I think that I'll get more about that when I dive deeper in here. What you have on the second row is the Death card, the King of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You could have, I guess I could tell you the signs here as well. A fire sign, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have Gemini, Sagittarius again, and Libra in energy. You have Scorpio energy. You have Taurus energy. You have Cancer and Pisces here, which is your own energy at the very end. But we'll dive into that in a minute. There is a fire sign in the middle of your read. I think this has a lot to do with this fire sign. Masculine energy does not mean that it has to be a man. But something ended with this person, whether that be factual death. And if that has happened to you, I apologize. It's not an easy thing to deal with loss in any way, shape, or form, but I think it's harder when they leave this realm, because you don't have that tangible knowing that they're okay. But they are. Once you get out of, this life, you're always okay. Don't sweat the small stuff here. I'm hearing the king is dead. The king is dead. I feel like this is, for some, not not all. If you have lost a person, that's not what this is referring to when I say the king is dead. This, the king is dead, is referring to an ego death within somebody that you love that you are no longer with. They've changed a lot and you're noticing this. I think this person wants to apologize to you, but they don't know how. That's a very specific message for someone out there. For those of you who have lost somebody, you're wondering what now. You're also wondering, you're worried about your spirituality. Somebody here is very worried about their spirituality. Because the Hierophant came back out in the very bottom row, just so you know. This is a very intense energy I'm picking up here. 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Moon on the bottom. Some of you have been single for a very long time, working on your spirituality. And a lot of things, I think, have come to light, possibly about a past person, or possibly about your spirituality. Like you're starting to uncover the truth. I'm hearing contradictions in some. Now, this is a very touchy subject for a lot of people, because if you believe in something with your whole heart, I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't believe in that. Okay, I'm not that person. Everybody, all religions believe in fundamentally the same thing. We're all just trying to get through life. Some of you could have had children with this person from the past. Or there's children involved. This is a very tough read to get through here. You've got a lot going on this year, that's for sure, with these major arcanas. I mean, if I were to just break this down, Justice card. If I were to just break this down into the energies, you have a choice to make when it comes to a reconciliation of some sort. I'm going to sneeze here. Excuse me. Possibly with a water sign. But this is also your energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Maybe. Where you have a choice to make. Whether to reconcile with somebody or not. That's for some of you. Then there's a death. There's a death and rebirth happening, and I think it is within somebody else. They're changing. And you didn't think this would happen. You didn't think that they would be able to change, or that they would change. Maybe they're changing and you don't like the changes. Maybe they're becoming very egotistical, controlling. The downside of the King of Wands is a control freak, a tyrant of sorts. Maybe they're forcing you into their beliefs and you don't like what they believe. Take what resonates to your situation. I'm just reading energy that I see in front of me here, okay? And then you have the Hierophant and the Moon. Things are coming to light about this, whether this is your spirituality or this person, things that you're in a commitment with here. Things are coming to light. And honestly, I think that you're looking at wanting to be single. That's for some, not all. And maybe some of you are single and you want to commit to this person. Depending on the energy, maybe you see that they're changing and things, and they're looking amazing to you. And there are two sides to the King of Wands. The Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries, strong fire energy here. As I'm talking about it, Aries shows up, but this is a divine masculine. But the Aries also, this is also a tyrant card. A controlling person. Doesn't have to be. The Aries can just signify Big Daddy, right? The daddy of the tarot. Well, I mean, Capricorn is technically the Big Daddy of the tarot, but the Aries is the Emperor, right? The Emperor is Aries energy, but the Emperor is like the big gonas. Let's just figure out who this King of Wands is. Who's the King of Wands here? Spirit, King of Wands. Who's the King of Wands to this Pisces? Again, gender not specific. This could be a female embodying this energy. Or a non-binary person, that has big masculine energy. Wow. Okay, what's coming to light? I'll tell you what's coming to light. Here we have the Empress. After we had the Emperor at the base of my deck talking about Aries. The ugly truth is coming out. The ugly truth is coming out for some. If you are in a connection where you feel like your views on your love with them are changing, and you feel like they might be hiding something from you and it's giving you a lot of anxiety, the Moon, your clarity is coming in. The truth will always prevail. The truth will always prevail. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm just going to set these here. For those of you who are dealing from somebody in the past, they're changing their energy. Maybe they were very deceptive in the past. Maybe they had a lot of bad qualities to them. But if I'm reading from that energy, they're turning into the Empress. They've become very nurturing, very loving. They're all about their home life. And you're seeing that come to the surface here. And, maybe you never thought that would happen with this person, and it is. That's for others of you. If you've lost somebody, this loss was your divine union, was your twin flame, and it hurts. And you don't know why, and you feel like something is being hidden from you, or something was taken from you, and rightly so. There was a tower moment. Your world came crashing down when you lost this person, and it hasn't felt the same since. Life has not been the same since. That's what I'm hearing. So I've got like 3 energies from 3 different versions of Pisces here, and it's wild trying to get through them all. So bear with me. Let's get this Lover's card. What is this Lover's card up here? The soulmate energy. Alright. So for some of you, you cut ties with a soulmate. You ended things even though, I feel like you thought maybe the mountain was too high to climb with them. You didn't think you would ever be able to get past the situation. You never thought that you'd be able to start over with this person. So if this is that energy where you didn't think they would change for the better and they are, that's the choice you're going to have to choose, as to whether or not to reconcile with this person. Maybe they're going to take a leap of faith and tell you that they're still in love with you, even though you cut ties with them, because there's a strong soulmate, soul tie connected to this person. That's for sure. For those of you who are currently in a relationship and you feel like they're hiding something from you and it's giving you a lot of anxiety, you know, I think the choice that you have to make here is either to cut the ties that bind you to this soulmate, or to keep climbing that mountain and take a leap of faith that this person is for you, ultimately. I mean, free will is free will. But I think ultimately the choice that you will end up making, if things go the way they're going in this reading, is to end it. And I think the joy, the don't sweat the small stuff, is to remember that everything happens for a reason, and that, you know, in order for there to be a rainbow, there needs to be a little bit of rain here. So when you come out on the other side of this, things will get better for you. Just don't stay stuck in that energy for too long. Let's get this Hierophant. For those of you, sorry, because I got 3 energies here. For those of you who are dealing with a loss, the energy I'm picking up for is not to give up hope with love in general. You have a soulmate coming to you, and you'll know because they will take a leap of faith towards you. They will tell you how they feel, and it doesn't matter how high that mountain is, they will climb it. So hold space for that person when they come in, and you'll know because there will be an instant connection to them. Maybe you will feel your past person's energy within them. Maybe you just have a lot of fun with this person. Maybe this person starts out as a friend, or has been a friend with you for a very long time, and they're just going to tell you exactly how they feel because they've been in love with you, and they want to, you know, cut the friendship vibe out and just work on things with love with you. That's for somebody. Just put that burden down of the past, put that, you know, put the pain of losing that person down, because I don't think that person would want you to sit in a pity party over them for the rest of your life and never find love again. Because if this person is the energy I'm seeing here, they have a lot of love for you, and if they're not in this realm anymore, they would want you to still have love. They wouldn't want you to miss out on love just because they're not here. Right? If you truly love somebody, you want them to be happy whether or not it's with you or not, or with them or not. Okay? That's the energy I'm picking up from that. The Hierophant. What is this Hierophant? Aquarius energy, star, hope here. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to pick these up in order. For those of you who are in the process of grieving somebody that you lost, your path is about to meet possibly with a fire sign here. And they're really going to tell you how they feel, because they want a long-term commitment with you. For those of you who are dealing with a fire sign that is very controlling, you need to move slowly. I associated deer especially a doe, to be very skittish. They run easily. So any sign of, snaky energy, and they'll bolt. So maybe it's going to take, okay, that's the energy I'm getting. This person's going to show you their true colors here. It's destined to happen. The truth will come out, possibly from a friend, and that's when you'll know to cut ties with this person. Just long-term commitment. A friend is going to tell you about sneaky behavior. You need to listen to it and trust your intuition. Okay? And for those of you, those of you who are dealing possibly with a fire sign that you didn't think was going to change for the better, you could be in no contact with this person, but your paths are going to cross again, and the opportunity for love is going to be there. It's going to start out small, possibly with an apology for the hurt, but don't let the small fool you, because they've got big feelings for you, and I think that's what this moon energy is here. So that's what I have for you. That's quite a few messages. Could have almost turned that into a pick-a-pile for Pete's sake, but So, all in all, I want you to keep focused on the joy in life, the little things that bring you joy. Your kids, if you have kids, your hobbies, the promise of a better tomorrow is a big one. And don't sweat the small stuff, Actually, there's an insert about the wings in this. I think I flipped right to it. Where is it? The hummingbird has the amazing ability to beat its wings up to 50 times per second, creating a beautiful humming vibration. The smallest of the birds, the hummingbird feeds on nectar from flowering plants, traveling to flower, seeking out the sweetest and most abundant sources of the sweet liquid. Yeah. So stop wasting your energy on things, ideas, dramas, or beliefs that are not for your highest good, and instead ask yourself to look to what you already have in your life and feel grateful for it. So, I swapped little words about, because that's a general message, but I'm talking to you specifically, so I reworded it so that it was directed at you. But yeah, don't sweat the small stuff this year. Let things happen and play out the way they're meant to happen and play out, because it's for your highest good. Take care, Pisces. Love and light. Happy New Year.